Good day, everyone! So for today, we will talk about the economic impact, the output, income, and sustainability. For this topic, we can understand the role of tourism in economic development. By the end of this presentation, you will be able to, first, define the concept of economic in tourism. Next, you will be able to identify the direct and indirect economic effects of tourism activities. Next, you can explain the importance of sustainable tourism development. Next, you can analyze tourism short-term and long-term economic contributions. And lastly, you can understand the role of common property resources in tourism economics.
At this point, we will be talking about the economic impact analysis. This means the process of evaluating how tourism activities affect the economy of a region or country. For example, the Caribbean Beach Resort in Olango Island. It creates jobs and opportunities, and by that, it can increase our tax revenues.
At this time, we're talking about direct and indirect effect. First, direct effect. It is an immediate economic contribution from tourism. For example, people directly buy food and services in an establishment.
Sustainable tourism development. Tourism that meets current needs without compromising future generations. Environmental protection, cultural preservation, and economic viability. For example, a place that promotes nature preservation while also supports local communities and livelihoods.
Intertemporal economic analysis, studying how tourism can impact economy over different period of time. For example, for short term, festival can boost economy, like Sinulog or another festivals. And for the long term, infrastructure improvements can attract more benefits.
CPR is known as common property resources. Natural resources are shared by everyone. So for example, forests, coral reefs, beaches. Overuse of tourism resources can lead to serious negative effects. For example, Boracay's closure in 2018 to rehabilitate its beaches and sewage system.
In conclusion, tourism plays a vital role in shaping economic landscape of a destination. Through direct and indirect effect, it generates income, creates jobs, and stimulates local industries. But you should balance. It is a must that you should balance for long-term sustainability, because overuse of natural and cultural resources, it leads to negative effect, economic instability, and loss of heritage.
In conclusion,